Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the fifth over. Bangladesh are now on 31 for 1.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Was quick onto that in the infield. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
New batter in, but we'll have to wait a bit before facing his first ball.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Yep.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4. Azam showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yeah.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Super. Brilliant diving stop.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Out. Good catch, close to the ground.
Al Hassan, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. He's got their tail up. Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Shah overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often.
Yeah.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. Superb fielding, full stretch, certainly stopped the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Now on 66 for 3.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
End of the ninth over. The score.
Ali has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Might look to go big again here.
There'll be runs here. That's gone down.
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yeah, yeah.
End of the 10th over. Bangladesh are now on 81 for 3.
Yeah.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 11th over.
Ah, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
middle order left-hander taking guard. He's a fine player to watch. He'll want to settle into his work quickly. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Great commitment.
End of the 12th over. The batting
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Yeah. Yep.
Good return back from the deep.
Nicely played. Perfectly timed.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Onto that early. That could be 4.
Yeah.
End of the over. The batting team are now 108 for 4.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
That's gone. Nice simple catch.
The right-hander, new man to the crease. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Yep, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Great shot. Just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond? Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
Yep.
Nicely played. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Yep. No, no, no!
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Yep.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. How will he reply? Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Needs a dot ball.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Hey.
Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Into the 16th over.
Afridi back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely.
Yep.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Incredible. What a grab.
Rana, the new batter in the middle, right hand up, will want a solid start to their innings.
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Brilliant diving stop.
End of the 17th over. Bangladesh are now 144 for 6.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nawaz shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
End of the 18th over. The batting team are now 159 for 6.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Yep. Yep.
End of the 19th over. The batting team are now 100.
Nawaz to wrap up the innings.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Out. Caught.
Islam, the left-handed batter, taking guard. Will want a solid start.
Yep.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Ahmed, the left-handed tail-ender. Bowlers will want to see the back of them quickly before any late scoreboard damage can be done.
Hat-trick ball. What kind of delivery will we see? The batter will be looking to just make it through this ball. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Shot. Should be runs here.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
And the innings comes to an end. Pakistan will need 193 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
The bowler looks really confident. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Yep. No.
End of the first over.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Ahmed coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Jeez, timed that well.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. 2 overs gone, and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate. Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
End of the over, 20 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 44 for none.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Great shot, wide of mid-on, and that'll run away for 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Zaman is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders have no chance.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Big over there. 24 runs from it. Pakistan 68 for none.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Misses everything.
Rana with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Not tempted to play at that one.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
Left armour is coming into the attack.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Back-to-back boundaries, this time it's 4, magnificent hitting. A good innings, that's 50, a simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot, no chance at all for the fielders.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
"18 runs at it there. Pakistan a 96 for none. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Yep. Oh. Yep.
Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Baba in the middle and want to get the feet moving from the get-go. He's got their tail up.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yep.
Three added in that over. Pakistan a 99 for 1.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Rahman shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, nice shot.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Yeah.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Rahman over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Yep, yep.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yeah.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Shot. Should be runs here.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Oh, superb timing.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
It's going with spin now.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Incredible. What a grab.
Harris, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
6 for 2. Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. That's a solid shot. Onto that early, that could be 4. That's a boundary save for sure.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Too full, punch back down the ground. That could be 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Goes over the top with that shot.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Oh my, that's racing away. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
Yep.
Nicely played. Just runs 1. Perfectly timed. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. 6 runs added in the over. Pakistan 161 for 2.
Well, these middle overs have just been a constant bombardment of boundaries. The fielding captains tried everything, but nothing's worked. All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Yeah.
End of the 14th.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
Spinner is coming on to ball.
Well, with shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100's up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
A nice shot.
Harris, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
Completion of the over. It's going to be really hard to get back on track from here. Tough to save the match now.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.